miss that sexy smile. Looking up, I would lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time. Just us loving you all night long. I can let you go, baby, it's the right thing, I already know.
Hello my lovely, beautiful, gorgeous people, it's Odette here. Welcome back to today's video. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in today. I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments and for watching my videos and for always coming back. I do appreciate it. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about my foundation collection, guys. Let me show you what I have right here. And so we are going to decide what we're going to keep and what we're going to toss, okay? Because my skin have changed so much over the years. My skin is lighten up, brighten up, even skin tone, because you guys know that I do practice really good skincare. And a good skincare routine is important so your foundation can look really good on your skin. So let's start with the NW43 from MAC. I am wearing this foundation today and I absolutely love this foundation. I will never give it up. I started at, I think, NW46, then it was 45 and 44, and then now I'm down to NW43. Yes, this foundation fits my skin perfectly, and the other ranges were really too dark for my skin, because I think sometimes, because I do have oily skin, and sometimes when the foundation oxidizes just a little bit, it makes my skin looks really dark, and I didn't like that because I know my skin is not that dark. And nothing, don't get me wrong, okay, you know, because you don't really want to put a foundation in your skin to make you look darker than you already are. You just want to be able to enhance your skin just a little bit. This is my NW43 and this works perfectly with the NW43 powder. This is a keep. Let's talk about Fenty Beauty. When I started off with Fenty Beauty, I started off with 440. And that foundation was totally fine, but I also will notice that during the day, my skin will be a little bit darker because the foundation tends to oxidize just a little bit. So I do have the 440. This is 410. And the 410 is fine. So 440 is going to be going. I'm going to be tossing that. I'm going to keep the 410. And this is a Fenty Beauty powder foundation, and this is number 385. Believe it or not, guys, this look at this. And I'm trying to pan this foundation. I love this. The 385 works. The 385 and the 410 from Fenty Beauty works super well with my skin, which is just really, really weird. So 440 is going. 440 is way too dark. And also from Fenty Beauty, this is the what do you call this one? This is the Easy Drops, and this is totally fine. I'm going to definitely keep that one. One of my favorite foundations that I always loved was from Estee Lauder. This is a double wear foundation, and this is Rich Chestnut. When I started off with Estee Lauder, this was my foundation of choice. This foundation is too dark for my skin, so this foundation is definitely going. This one here is from L'Oreal Paris, and this gives me such a beautiful neutral finish, similar to the NW43, and I'm going to be definitely keeping this one here. And the ones that I'm going to be keeping, the names are going to be down in the description box for you guys. These are from Fashion Fair, and this one here is, I don't have my glasses on, guys, this is Brown Sugar Babe. So Brown Sugar Babe is going because Brown Sugar Babe is too dark for my skin. And this one here is called Topaz Trophy. Topaz Trophy reminds me of the True Match from L'Oreal Paris, so I'm going to be keeping this one. And this one here is Brown Sugar Babe. Brown Sugar Babe is too dark for my skin now. So that's going to be going. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one here is 410C. This is a lovely foundation, similar to the Fenty Beauty 410, similar in shades. So this one here is a keeper. This Flawless airbrush foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. It was one of my favorite foundations. Oh my god, I love this foundation so much. It felt so good on my skin. This foundation is too dark. That foundation has got to go. Okay. This one here is from Max Factor 3-in-1. And again, I'm not wearing my glasses, guys, so please forgive me. This one has SPF of 20. I think this is a primer and concealer and foundation in one. I am going to keep this foundation because it does remind me a little bit of the L'Oreal Paris True Match, because you know they do give me such a beautiful natural finish. This one here from Max Factor 3-in-1. This, I can't remember the shade of this one here, but this shade, I don't know what it is, but because I had two of them, this one is a little bit too dark for my skin. This one is going. Let's talk about Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals and Nutmeg. I love this foundation so much. This one is a keeper. Slightly dark for my skin, but I go in with very little of this one, and then I go in with my NW43 powder, and it fits. I just go in with just a little bit more so in the winter season. This was one of my favorite foundations from Rituals. Oh my god, when I did the review on this foundation, I got a lot of views on this one, and sadly it has to go because it doesn't fit my skin anymore. And this one here is from Milani. As much as I love this foundation, I don't even think I've used this one. Oh my god. I've never actually used this foundation. Let me just put this aside for now. It's never been used. So we're gonna think about that one. Oh my god. This one here is from Maybelline True Radiant Liquid Foundation. I am definitely keeping this one. Again, it reminds me so much of my L'Oreal Paris True Match. Perfect neutral finish in those foundations. I'm definitely going to keep it. This one is from She Glam, and this one is not bad. So I'm going to be playing around with this a little bit more. I don't know the shade of this one. I think it's called Caramel. But I'm going to just... Have I ever used this one? I have. But I'm going to keep it, and I'm just going to see how that's going to work for my skin. This is from MAC, and this is the NC47. This foundation has got to go. That foundation is too dark for my skin. This is from Catrice. This is a keeper. There is no brainer about this one. This is a perfect match for my skin. That stays. This one here again is from L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour wear. This is a lovely foundation, very light on my skin as well. And of course you guys know that I go in with very little foundation, so this is a keeper. And this is from Morphe. This is the F3120. This has a little bit more, this has a little bit more of a red undertone to it. And I think foundation that has red undertones doesn't fit my skin. And by the way, guys, did you know that Morphe is closing some stores in the US? I think they're closing all of their stores in the United States. And that's, when I heard that, I was really shocked. So F3130 is going. Doesn't fit my skin anymore. The F390 is a little bit lighter. I'm going to keep this one. This one works really well. Again from MAC, this is NC50. This is obviously not a good match for my skin, so of course that's gonna go. Huda Beauty is staying put, and I don't know the name of this one. Huda Beauty is definitely staying because I love that foundation. Naki Cosmetics, oh my god, if I get rid of this, I'm going to hang myself. This foundation is absolutely perfect. And I love this foundation so much because it's a black-owned business, and perfect foundation. Love it, so that's a keeper. So next I do have Too Faced. This is the Born This Way foundation. I do like this. Slightly darker with a little bit more of a reddish undertone, which I do like, so I'm going to keep this one. And next I do have this one here from Sephora. This was one of my favorite. This is Matte, M-A-T-10, T-A-N. And I had loved this foundation so much, but sadly it has to go. It must. And this one here is from Black Up. And I don't know what the name of this one is, but I think this one, it's probably almost finished. Let me just see a little bit on my hand. No, this one has a very high red undertone from Black Up. That one's gotta go. And last, I do have this foundation from Inglot. This is MW107. I'm taking a moment because I really love this foundation, but it's gotta go. It's too dark for my skin, so those have to go. And I'm just looking at this Sephora foundation again. I mean, I had loved this foundation so much, but you know what, guys? It has to go. So I'm just keeping the one from Too Faced, from Huda Beauty, and I've just come down to just a few. I mean, if I have to pick two of the foundations that I'm keeping to be my top two foundations, Naki Cosmetics and NW43 from MAC, my top choice of foundation picks. And of course the Fenty Beauty, this is the Easy Drops. This is also really, really good. I mean, you can wear that under your regular foundation as well. And these are the foundations I am going to be keeping because these really work well for my skin. And I've counted about probably 13 foundations I've gotten rid of because it's pointless keeping them in my collection when I don't use them at all. Plus, again, like I said, my skin has changed so much over the years because my skin is even, it's brightened up, you know, and all of that. And it doesn't really make sense I put foundations on my skin that's gonna make my skin look too dark. I mean, I wanna be able to put things on my face just a little bit that will really enhance my look because my skin is even, it's brightened up, it looks really good because of course, again, you guys know that I do practice really good skincare. Okay, so let me know if I made a really good choice today in my toss and keep. The ones again that I'm going to be keeping will be down below for you guys. And I do hope you enjoyed today's video. And I thank you so much for watching. My name is Odette. I shall see you guys next time. Toodles.